Welcome to Gentle Yoga with Leo for Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center, Palm Springs. Visit us on the web at urbanyoga.org. Visit us on Facebook at Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center. And in those pages, you can see our schedule and stop by the tip jar to make donations in the giving season. Our online classes are supported just by donations. So you can start today in any seated posture that you like, and if you'd rather kneel than sit, that's okay too. Just get comfortable. I'm sitting on my blocks, letting my knees be lower than my hips, opening the front part of the hips here by tilting the pelvis forward. But just do what's comfortable for you. Some days it's not comfortable for me sitting up on these blocks. If you want to, close your eyes. Start paying attention to your breath. Always a good starting point. Noticing the breath, observing the movements and the sensations, and just getting comfortable, finding some degree of stillness. Also helps invite your breath to slow down, to get deeper. Feeling your contact with the floor, whatever you're sitting on. Maybe it's just on the floor, maybe there's a mat, maybe there's not. Maybe there's some other stuff. Wherever you're touching down, that's the ground. If you practice chair yoga, your chair is part of the ground. Scan around you to take in the environment you're in. How does it touch your senses? What is reaching you? Scan your body from head to toe, or if you prefer, from toes to head. Just take in the rest of what's going on internally, in addition to what we've noted about the breath and the ground. What else is happening here? It's especially instructful to note anything that doesn't feel so good, so that you can keep it in mind as we practice, knowing that you can take care of it by modifying or skipping anything at all. And now if you have a personal intention to set for your own practice, you can do that. Or maybe share in an intention of giving, whether it's giving something to yourself that you've been needing more of, making that part of your practice, or just keeping giving in mind in some other way. Maybe I'll give myself more permission to take it easy, or more permission to challenge myself further. It's approaching Christmas. It is Hanukkah time. Today is the solstice, shortest day of the year and longest night. A time of transition, change. Lots of things we might pick as an intention, if intention setting is part of your practice. And not having Specific intention is also part of the choice of skipping whatever you want. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths. In with the new and out with the old. In through the nose, out through the mouth with a sigh. Let's start from the ground. Let's start with feet and legs. Lift a leg, it doesn't matter which one. I'm lifting the one in front. If you've been kneeling, you'll need to shift to a seat. Oh, and if you're sitting on props, sometimes the sequence doesn't feel so good on an elevated seat, so I set my blocks aside. You're gonna let the leg and the foot be passive. Support it with whatever grip works for you. This is the grip that I prefer. Take the opposite hand and grab your toes. You can interlace your fingers between your toes. If that's too tricky, or if you're chilly and have socks on, just wrap your hand over the tops of your toes. Slowly and gently, hands and arms doing the work. Move your foot in nice, easy circles to explore and open your ankle. And of course, this loosens the foot a bit too. Gives us some nice acupressure, a hint of massage. Lots of tiny nerves in the hands and the feet communicating here. Let's change direction. Let's release the toes. Support the weight of this whole leg with both arms. Again, whatever grip works for you. I can interlace my fingers here, and that's very comfortable to me. I'm gonna rock the femur in the hip socket. The leg is passive, the arms do the work. And we open the hip by exploring. We're not forcing any opening. Just explore the movement and the opening happens. Let's change direction. Let's gently let this leg down. Lift the other one. Check that it's hanging passive. Grab your toes. Start circling your foot. I love how the dog on screen is circling the yogis. In one Zoom frame, we have 2 yogis and 1 dog. Or do we have 3 yogis? There are 2 humans and 1 dog. Let's change direction. The dog is exemplifying to the utmost, skipping and modifying each part of the practice. Release your toes. Support the weight of this whole leg with both arms. If you interlace your fingers like I do, maybe do the opposite way for this side. Start those circles for your hip. Let's change direction. Let's let that leg down. Do what you need to resume a comfortable grounded seat. Resting hands on thighs or knees. Some seated cow and cat breaths. Inhale, draw your heart forward, let your head go back. Exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward. Your breath sets your pace. Starting to open up the shoulders, maybe further opening the hips. As we flex the torso, opening the heart, opening the back. It's already a full body practice. Just by the time we get to the second sequence. After the next exhale, sit up nice and tall. Let your arms drop to your sides. Then lift your left shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. And your right shoulder up, and back, and down. Reach your arms to the sides and rest just your fingertips on the ground. Inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your head. And as you exhale, let your arm drape over your head so your fingers rest by your right ear. Gently and slowly draw your head over to the left. Just let the weight of your arm do it. Not a lot of muscular action here, not forcing anything with the neck. If you want, you might lift your right hand a little and reach out through your fingertips like this. This can further lengthen this trapezius muscle here that we're stretching with the traction of the opposite hand. If your right hand's raised, let it down. Allow your neck to remain passive. Let your left hand slide across your head, come down to your cheek. Use that left arm to nudge your head upright. Let your left hand down over here. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your head, reach for the sky. Exhale, let the arm drape over. Just gently and slowly draw your head to the right. And if you want, raise the left hand, extend out through those fingertips. Let the left hand down if it's raised. Let your neck stay relaxed. Let your right hand slide over, slide down. Let your arm do the work. Let that hand down. Walk the right hand behind you. Bring your left hand over to your right leg. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale to twist some more. Just ask on each exhale if your body wants to go deeper into the twist. Working your way up from the waist. Maybe there's further to go, maybe there isn't. How much is enough? Let yourself unwind through center and twist the other way. Right hand to left leg, left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. This question of how much is enough, it can tie into this giving stuff we talked about at the start of practice in giving season, as we might broadly call it. How much do we give ourselves? People stress sometimes about like gifts, material gifts. Did I give so-and-so enough? Are they going to give me more? Did they give me more? Even in giving time to others. Oh, I was late for my volunteer shift. Well, I still gave my time that day. It was enough. I was there. I helped somebody. Let yourself unwind through center. So maybe giving what you can is giving enough. Just like twisting as far as it feels good is enough. Let's come up onto our hands and knees. Let's reach back and press against the ball of the left foot. On an inhale, reach your right arm forward, thumb pointing up, arm parallel to the floor. On the next inhale, pick your left foot up and reach straight back so your leg is parallel to the floor. Bend your knee, reach your heel towards your butt, reach your hand back, grab on where you can, kick into your hand, lift your knee and your chin. And if you want, twist, turn your head to the right to whatever degree feels okay. If you're twisted, turn your head to face forward. Let your knee and your hand down. Take a few traditional cow and cat breaths. Inhale, heart comes forward, head and tail go up. Exhale, heart comes up, head and tail come down. After the next exhale, come back through table here with your spine neutral. Reach back and press into the ball of your right foot for a couple of breaths. Then on an inhale, extend your left arm forward. On an inhale, pick your foot up, reach straight back. Bend your knee, reach back, and take that bind. And if you want, gently, slowly, twist to the left, turning the head, further opening the shoulder. Release, lower down, take a few cow-cat breaths again. Wetting my whistle again. It's hot here, sending warmer thoughts to people in cooler places. Seeing long sleeves on the screen again. And after your next exhale, come back to table. We're going to transition to a forward fold. And if you want, you can have blocks under your hands to make this transition easier, more comfortable, however you want to put it. Step your left foot up between your hands. Maybe it takes more than one step. Step your right foot up next to it. Hang out and sway back and forth, exploring movement. Head hanging down towards the ground. Maybe your arms are dangling. Maybe you keep the blocks under your hands. Bend your knees as much as you want. Maybe you touch the ground. Maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. Dear friend and mentor Becky Thompson always called this finger painting. And even if you're not touching the ground, you can imagine your finger painting. Maybe that's a fun image. I don't know how much shows up on camera, but this mat is stained here and there with paint from some body paint classes I used to teach. We would paint each other in neon paint and then practice with black lights. It was a lot of fun. And the paint stays on the mat for a very long time. Gently nod your head. There goes the sunglasses falling off my head. Gently shake your head. Maybe we'll just leave the glasses. Don't seem to want to stay in place. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, back down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. I've confirmed I can read my watch without my glasses, so that's okay. Reach your arms out to the sides. As you exhale, reach for your shoulder blades to take a hug, or take eagle arms if you want. And then if you're in eagle, reach up and forward. Either way, we open the space between the shoulder blades, whether it's the hug or the eagle. Inhale, open up again. Exhale, cross the other way. Another hug or another eagle. Inhale, open up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, face forward. As you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Interlace your fingers overhead. Turn your palms up. Reach your palms up. Look up towards your hands, lift your heart. Inhale up to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale, arms down. Pausing to retrieve sunglasses. It is way too bright up here. Practice without them. I don't know about any of the rest of you. If I need sunglasses on and I don't have them on, I squint. And the squinting goes all the way back here and gives me a headache at the base of my skull. Funny, the interconnectedness of all this stuff. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift, halfway. Exhale, fold. Rest your hands on the floor or the blocks. Maybe it's just your fingertips. Step your left foot back to runner's lunge. And you can stay with this higher version with the left leg extended, or for gentler and stabler, you can let the left knee down. You can even untuck the left toes. And you can bring your hands to your knee and use your arms to lever your torso up that way, or just inhale, sweep your arms forward and up to crescent lunge. And you can change your mind at any time. Let the left knee down or come up to the higher one. Exhale, sink forward in your hips, lower your arms, turn your palms to the floor. Exhale, glide back, raise your arms, turn your palms in towards each other. And just keep going at the pace of your breath. Be mindful that the right knee goes no further forward than the right ankle. And if that's happening, you can walk the right foot forward like I'm doing. I'm sort of scooching my foot forward because I know my knee was going further than my ankle. We don't want to hyperextend our knees. And from the top of the movement, let's twist. Reach the left hand back. You can reach the right hand forward or bring it to your right knee if you start to wobble too much. I had some wobbling there. A lot of wobbling suddenly. Okay, keep my hand on my knee. It's always an exploration. Come through center and then twist to the right. You can reach your right hand back and either reach your left hand forward or have it on your knee for support. Come through center. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor or to your blocks if you like. Step your right foot back to your left. for downward facing dog. And do some pedaling, lengthening the back of your body. Settling in for a few breaths here. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Rest your hands and step your right foot back. And if you want, let your right knee down. If you want, untuck your right toes. When you're ready, inhale, lift your torso in whatever fashion works for you. Exhale, sink forward, arms down. Inhale, glide back, arms up. Twist to the right. Come through center. And twist to the left. Come through center. Exhale, bring your hands down. If your right knee's on the floor, curl the toes under, press into your foot to lift your knee so we're all in runner's lunge. And then step your left foot back to your right for another downward facing dog. Maybe nod your head and shake your head. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Just one full sun salutation. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Step back to a plank, our one and only plank today. If you want a shorter plank, let your knees down for your shorter plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way, yogi's choice. Inhale, open your heart, come forward. Exhale, rock back and up. Take 3 cleansing breaths and lower to child's pose. As you settle into your child's pose, scan your body, observe your breath, Check in with whatever intention you may have set. Inhale, come forward and up to table. And we're going to make our way to a seat. You can do it however you want. You might cross your ankles, walk your hands towards your knees, and rock to a seat like this. But whatever way you want to do it is just fine. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. You don't have to do that scooting forward. I just did that to get closer to the phone, the microphone. Inhale to reach up overhead. Exhale to fold over your legs. If your knees want to bend, let them bend. On each inhale, think of coming forward. On each exhale, think of lowering down. And as we sit in this fold for another dozen or so breaths, I'll share with those watching on YouTube later. Often people in class will ask about the pattern of the leggings. There's a lot of colorful leggings. Folks live on Zoom today, I stepped closer to the camera to show them. These are the Christmas leggings. They don't have class on Christmas, but what you're seeing here are gray leggings with green Christmas trees and pink Christmas trees, and white unicorns with green and pink manes, and strung on the unicorn's bodies are yellow, pink, and green Christmas lights. They have their eyes closed, they have long lashes. Oh, and there's snowflakes everywhere. I cracked me up. I'm pretty sure these were designed and marketed for teenage girls. I was shopping with a teenage niece when I bought them, but they fit me and I love them. Inhale, walk your hands up the front of your legs and sit up. I believe playfulness is an important part of practice. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart to whatever degree is okay. And you can walk your hands down your legs for another fold. Rest your hands at center and walk them forward. with or without a block. Maybe getting dressed for practice is part of practice. Maybe it isn't. Some of us practice naked sometimes. I do. Those classes are not affiliated with Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center. She wants me to always note that. It's not an urban yoga offering, the naked classes. Some people enjoy practicing like that, and some people do not. Some people only enjoy doing that alone, and some enjoy doing it in a class with others. In this fold too, we can think of lengthening forward as we inhale, and think of lowering as we exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back, using your arms to lever your torso upright. Let the arms keep helping the legs. Bend this right leg, bring the right foot to the left thigh or left knee, like tree pose. We didn't do tree pose, but we'll do the tree legs. If it doesn't feel good, the bent knee hanging in the air, you can place a prop under that knee and hold it up. Pivot your torso toward your left foot and flex the left foot back. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your leg. Nice and slowly sweep your right arm out to the right. And just as slowly reach it up alongside your head. So your right hand reaches over towards your left hand. Let your head be wherever your neck is comfortable. Slowly reach up and out to the right again. And sweep that right arm back. Right hand returns to the left hand. Reach your left arm out to the side. Turn your head to look towards your hand. Rotate that arm so your thumb points at the ground. Reach the back of that hand towards the right hip. Keep drawing the left shoulder back and looking to the left. Slowly extend your arm. Let that rotation go. Bring your left hand to your right hand. Inhaling, walk your hands up your leg to sit up. Use your arms to help switch your legs around the other way. And if you want, support the bent leg with a prop. Pivot your torso towards the right foot. Flex the right foot back. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold down. Very slowly open that left arm way out to the side. Bring it up alongside the head, coming over towards the right arm. Now let's rewind, slowly reaching up and out and sweeping the arm back across, left hand to the right hand. Then open your right arm out to the side, turn your head to the right, turn your thumb down, reach towards your left hip, feel your right shoulder back. Extend your arm, let go of the rotation in the arm. Bring the right hand to the left hand. Inhaling, walk your hands up your leg and sit up. With the help of your arms, extend the left leg, nudge the legs towards each other. Draw your feet in, plant your feet hip width apart, make your way down onto your back. I'll turn around, so bring my head closer to the microphone. Heels in close to your butt. If you like, place a block between your knees on the middle position. Not spending a lot of energy to squeeze it, just let it rest here as a spacer. Sometimes we waste energy there, pushing against the block. Push instead against the floor and inhale to raise your hips. If you want a deeper heart opener, clasp your hands, reach towards your heels, draw your shoulder blades towards your spine. If you're in that bind, let it go. Exhale, slowly let your hips down. Float up and down at your own pace, varying it in any way that you like. And let's let the next time you lower down be the last one. If you were using a block, set it aside. Hug your knees to your chest and explore rocking and rolling movements to massage your back against the ground. Now hold your right knee with your left hand. Extend your left leg and your right arm. Right palm up. The closer the knee is to the torso, the deeper the twist will feel. When you're ready, draw your knee to the left and turn your head to the right. Let your breath do most of the work. Let the arm be a gentle guiding pressure, inviting the leg to come over, but not forcing anything, respecting any resistance, definitely respecting any pain, back away from pain. And it's always okay to just breathe where you are without attempting to go deeper. It's always okay to back off. Don't have to wait for something to hurt to back off. Take your time to come back up to center. And let's switch now. Draw your left knee in, hold it with your right hand, extend your right leg and your left arm. And when you're ready, draw your knee to the right and turn your head to the left. Come on up to center. Draw the other knee in. Reach your feet towards the sky and your hands up to grab your legs or your feet. Explore whatever movement you like. Whenever you feel complete with your happy baby pose, make your way to your final resting posture, whether it's the traditional corpse pose or some pose where you're more comfortable. Comfort is the most important part. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Maybe just focus on your breath. Maybe reflect on some intention. Maybe simply be quiet on your mat. Give yourself some deeper breaths. Start moving a little at a time. Working up to bigger movements. Moving mindfully, taking your time. When you're ready, you can gently sit up. If you like, bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing in this gift of practice today. The light within me sees and honors that same light within each of you. Namaste.